Hey, what's up, guys? How you doing? It's 8:59 a.m. on Friday. All right, the 1st of December. Big month coming up in crypto. And I just wanted to share this great video with you guys. Ivan on Tech is interviewed by Grant Cardone, and it's really awesome in regards to Electroneum, providing some information and insight as to why Electroneum is going to be huge. So later on in the interview, Ivan tells Grant that Bitcoin can be divided into 100 million parts. So Grant asks his guy, one of his crew members, all right, divide 100 million into one Bitcoin and tell me the fraction or the number, right? And that is one of the huge issues that prevents Bitcoin from being adopted en masse. That's one of the biggest issues, all right? It's a nerd coin. All right? Nerds and tech people get it, but regular people do not get it. And that's the problem with Bitcoin. Everything gets lost in translation. You get a tech person talking to, a carpenter or a mason or a school teacher, and they don't get it. All right, they don't understand because it doesn't make sense. It doesn't register as a currency. It doesn't register as usable or trustworthy because it has nothing in common with fiat. So then Grant goes on to bring up a point. How can we even use Bitcoin? How is it utilitarian? It's not even a practical thing. It doesn't have a practical use. It's hard to exchange. It's hard to trade. Unless you get it and you're a tech person or you're a nerd person, you know what I mean? It's hard to use. You can't even transfer it to another person in a very easy manner. Like you just pull out your wallet, give somebody $5. Well, Electroneum addresses both of these points. It uses whole numbers and it's easy to transfer from person to person. All right, you just use the NFC or a QR code on your phone and you transfer it. Guys, this is exactly the like Richard Ellis understood that in order for cryptocurrency to take hold, it has to become easy. It has to become very easy to use. So people out here who are doubting its viability, are doubting this or doubting that, are not understanding or not grasping that marketing and ease of use is what takes something from a dud to a bestseller or something that becomes prevalent in mainstream society. It's that simple. All right, people are just not getting it. All right, so many people out here are saying, "Oh, it's just another coin. Anyone can bring a mining app, make a mining app." Guys, everything out here now in the world, and everything that has ever been out in the world, is about marketing. It's about promotion, and it's about selling it. If you can't sell something, it won't get used. All right, so people who are proactive understand Bitcoin. People who want to learn or are interested in tech stuff, they are going to learn about Bitcoin. But everybody else who doesn't care will not bother to learn. They just want to be able to use it. And that's what Electroneum addresses. It addresses the ease of use problem that Bitcoin has and cryptocurrency in general. People say that that Electroneum is just like Ripple. No, it's not. There's nothing like Ripple. Not at all like Ripple. The only thing they have in common is that they have billions of coins out there, but that's it. That's where it stops. Electroneum is a completely different animal. So, guys, you have to put yourself in the shoes of somebody who doesn't understand technology, who doesn't get crypto. Right? You have to put yourself in other person's shoes. You have to take your tech cap off, your nerd cap off. Think about somebody who is a manual laborer or skilled laborer as a career, or somebody who grew up, maybe in the 70s, they're, in their 40s and they just don't get it, or grew up in the 60s and they just don't get it. You have to put your mind you have to put your perspective into that person's mind. And then you'll start to see why Electroneum makes so much sense. Alright guys, I'll talk to you later. I have a lot of information about the ICOs coming up today, and I'll talk to you in a bit. Peace.